We finally got them back outside, but now they're stuck inside again. Good afternoon, good evening, good night, everybody. Hope you're doing awesome. Happy Thursday to you all. Thursday, 2nd of April, 2026. It is day 46 for the chili peppers. Now, 2 days ago, they were out in the sun. They got battered by the wind. And yesterday we were looking through the plants. Most of them were okay, but some of them were a little bit stressed, a little bit tilted. The leaves were a little bit turned up. So let's have a little look at those, say, stressed plants, and just see how they've progressed 24 hours later under the light. Let's get a few of these down and have a closer look. We'll check the roots as well. Other than that, I hope you're doing awesome and having a great Thursday and a great week so far. Let's get into day 46. Thank you all for joining. First up is a large orange tie. As you can see, the stem good and solid. It looks like there's no issues there. The seed leaves, a bit of dirt on that one, but they're looking great. So your first true leaf, it's a bit droopy, looking a bit sad. Second one the same. Third one not looking too bad, but this is my concern. Look at this fourth leaf. Now, it's at the point where I don't even want to try and unravel it because it would literally snap. I think it will break. Now, soon we will be doing what's known as pruning the top or topping off, snipping the tips. So we will probably remove this bigger area. I'm considering taking this leaf off now. In fact, we will. 1 second. Right, so that leaf is gone. I don't know if I've just made a big rookie mistake and finished this plant off, but I feel as long as there's enough leaves to collect the light and make the chlorophyll. I know it's very lopsided now. I just think that's going to give it a bit of a better chance. I may have just killed the plant. Time will tell. Chimeri Merch. Again, it's the taller plants that seem to be having the issues because I think they did get quite a kicking out in that wind. This has a beautiful, strong stem. The leaves aren't too bad. It's just some of them. Oh, let's have a quick look at the roots. Nothing around about the bottom there. I don't know if you can see that with the glare. There's one coming down that way. So my concern with this is just the leaves are a little bit light. You know what I mean? A little bit yellow tinge and a bit droopy, a bit sad, curly a little bit. However, there is nice new shoots coming through at the top there. New leaves forming, new shoots coming. So I think it'll be alright. Just needs a bit more time indoors and a less windy day. We have another large orange tie. These are such tall plants, they've grown so quick, and of course they're going to be hit when the wind hits them first. You know, they're going to get hit harder than the other plants. But good solid stem. The roots are right down to the bottom, as you can see. But as you can see, some of these leaves are a little bit turned. But we do have new ones coming through. So again, a little bit stressed, but I think it'll be okay. Here is a Kashmiri Merch. Now my concerns with this plant is that the leaves are, stem's great. It's got plenty of soil room, no roots coming through yet. But as you can see, the leaves are just a little bit yellow, just a little bit light, and turning a little bit on the bottom. Nothing too much, but you see what I mean? Just these little yellow tinges, and the leaf ends are curling. That might not be the wind. That could be too much nutrients, lights too close, too much water, not enough water. I don't think that's the case. I think everything's had plenty of water, but it might be too much. It's just showing signs that, like, I'm not okay. And I'm hoping all of this, once again, was I'm not okay because the wind's blowing crazy and we're getting literally pushed over onto our side. I think they're all on the recovery. Time will tell. Large orange tie, solid stem, But as you can see, the leaves are, this was the one I was concerned about the other day. The leaves are still very crisp, very dry. Like any more pressure on that, that's gonna just snap. But again, even though they've curled up, there is some nice new leaves coming through. So I think I'll wait a couple of days and see how these look. But if I do need to prune the topping off, which is basically get these last few, pinch the last few off at the very top there. I believe the rule of thumb is 5 leaves down, so you count down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then so all of that would be gone, which sounds crazy, and it but what'll happen is the plant's going to go, well, we need to work here. So all these new shoots will appear and all of the plants should be nice and bushy. Some people swear by it, and that's what they do every time. I think majority of people do. But a lot of people out there are like, it doesn't really make a difference. Just let it grow, let nature do its thing, don't interfere, and just let it happen. But I think what we're going to do is top most of them, snip the tips off most of them, but leave a few out just to see the difference. I think that'll work for everybody then, just to see whether it was worth it or whether it's worth doing it every time moving forward. Not all doom and gloom. I apologise for it being a bit of a negative start. You know, these are, again, 5 plants where they need a bit of TLC, a bit of tender loving care and a bit of extra attention. And I can do that. We'll make sure it's okay and they thrive and survive. But for example, this cayenne was with them through that wind, and the stem's great. It's looking lovely, nice and thick. The leaves are looking good, not much turning or curling, and we've got the new shoots forming through. So yeah, in summary, these 5 plants need a bit of extra attention. So it's the 3 large orange ties and 2 Kashmiri Merch. So that is all the large orange ties that we have, and it's also 2 of the Kashmiri Merch, but we do have plenty of those in the cups and in other containers, and they're doing fine. So it'll be okay, and I have full confidence that these 5 are going to make it. They may have been set back a little bit. They're a bit battered and bruised, but these plants are strong. These chilies are meant to adapt to rough conditions, especially UK weather. You know, nature's strong. I think they're going to be all good. But I'll keep these aside so we can keep a closer eye on these and checking these more often and just see how hopefully they improve. But as you can see, the cayenne, just fine, absolutely fine. Got some more to have a little look at. Here's an cupped Armageddon. These leaves are huge, and underneath, look at that, all this new development. So when it gets a bit taller, we'll have to literally snip all those away and see what happens. And honestly, with these leaves being this big, these newer leaves would struggle to get to the light. So we may need to trim some of these leaves away as well. I shall look more into it and we'll find out in time. The roots, just beautiful all the way down there. Running along the bottom, look, just Azabrangi. Big broad leaves, a little bit of a tinge on that seed leaf. That's okay. Looking good. And the roots are making its way down. Very, very nice. I'm looking forward to trying those peppers. A Tabasco pepper. Really doing well. Very tall. Very strong. Lovely stem there. Lots of leaves coming through. Lots of new ones on the top. Dark. Strong, straight, no curling. Really doing well. And a nice root system. Just making it to the bottom. Here's another cayenne. New shoots coming through. Leaves are a little droopy, but they're okay. Lots of action on the bottom there. Looking great. And the roots just about there. Lovely stuff. Sugar Rush Peach Stripey. Very impressive. These leaves are crazy, look at them. Bit of burning on the seed leaf, but that's alright. Lots of action in there. New ones coming through. Just poking out the top there. See them better from the side. See those leaves are just about to break away from the stem and open out. Very exciting stuff. This stem is solid and these roots are doing excellent. Maybe not to the bottom yet, but that's only a matter of time. And last but certainly not least, look at this Carolina Reaper. As I always say, anyone that can eat these or would incorporate these in their food or their hot sauces. I mean, that's why I'm growing them, because there are people out there that, in my opinion, you must have iron stomachs, silver tongues, and just, my goodness, I mean, they're just inedible in my opinion, but beautiful, beautiful peppers. And as you can see, really beautiful plants. We've got really solid stem, lots of production going through there. Looking really, really good. Great, strong, dark leaves. They're all fighting to get in front of each other and over the top of each other. New shoots coming through. Down the bottom as well. Just excellent. And the roots, look at that, good. All the way down to the bottom there. And is that a bit of root popping out the bottom? I think it is. Yeah, right by my finger there. Look, just a tiniest little bit. So it's only going to be a matter of time until we transplant this baby into a bigger pot and let it grow. How can people eat these? Can you eat Carolina Reapers? Have you eaten Carolina Reapers? Would you eat one of my Carolina Reapers when they've grown? Please let me know in the comments, because I'll happily send them to you, because I'm not going to be eating them myself. And I think it's just punishment, but I don't know, pain for pleasure. Some people, the dopamine people enjoy, but yeah. Again, I'm just looking forward to seeing them progress and document them and seeing this happen so everybody else can see it too. But at the same time, just look at this. A lovely, green, vibrant little young plant. Just knowing that these are going to produce literally one of the most evil peppers on the planet. And people enjoy them. People can eat them somehow. Just incredible. But yeah, there we go. Enough rambling from me. The Carolina Reaper looking awesome. In summary, we have the majority of the plants doing well and recovered this. We do also have some plants that are going to need some time and recovery. I don't think it's a setback. I think it's obviously a learning curve for me and hopefully for everybody else watching on what not to do. Don't let them get bashed too much in the wind. I shouldn't have given that extra half hour. I think it would have made a difference. But as you can see, there's new shoots coming through. They're picking themselves back up. The stems are still good. I think they're going to be okay. They are really strong, really resilient, and we'll just keep an eye on them. But this is, I suppose, all part of the process. Just give them time. They need recovery time to get through what the ordeal that they have gone through. But as you can see, we've got some beautiful progress going on. And I think everything's going to be okay, even with these 5 worried plants. Let's get them back under the light and get this day all wrapped up. Plants have been returned back under the grow lights, and the ones that we had concerns about I've put right in position by the grow light. There's one there, and then we have the other ones here as well. Just a few at the back there. And where was the other one? Oh yeah, they're at the back there. So yeah, we'll just keep an eye on them. They'll be fine under the lights. We're going to give them the full, probably between 14 and 16 hours of light. And just keep checking on them. Make sure they're all okay. And make sure that they're not deteriorating in any way, shape or form. Hopefully it gets warmer in the next few days. I think it's going to be probably next week when we see some decent temperatures that will be suitable enough for these plants. But for now, keep them safe, keep them indoors, keep them under the grow lights, and just keep on checking. Well, that concludes day 46, everybody. We're at 51 subscribers. I am mind blown. Honestly, I slept about 3 hours last night because I just kept getting my phone and looking at it. I know some people are probably thinking, you pathetic old fool. But to me, to know there's 51 people have gone, do you know what? He's all right. Let's see what happens. Let's have a look at these chilies, or even the views and the amount of short views and all over the world. And just thank you all so much, because, you know, time is precious and you're willing to spend your time checking me out, growing my chilies. Thank you all so much. Have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful Thursday. You take care of yourself. I hope it's been a great week so far and you're getting ready for the weekend. Thank you all so much. Take care of yourself. Make sure you look after me, myself and I, because no one's going to throw you a lifeline if you're drowning. Take care, and we'll see you tomorrow on Friday for day 47. Thank you. Bye-bye.